Does this sound good? I think this all looks good. Let's see. If there's any issues with audio or anything, just let me know. Just gonna play on like a base save file and see how far I can go. I have not played this game in a while. Hopefully I'm not absolute dog shit at it. Alright, I promise I'm a little bit better than that normally. It's been a while since I played like base Rebirth. Feels kind of weird without like the new enemies and new rooms and all that. It's kind of nice, little bit nostalgic. Sucks I didn't get any good devil deals there. Oh shit, I hate these guys. You ever have just like enemies in games you just absolutely hate for no like real reason? It's not like they're super difficult to deal with or whatever, but they have killed me way more times than I'd like to admit. Shit. That probably should have gone a little bit better. I promise I'm just a little rusty. I don't normally, actually no, I do normally play like this. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe I'm going crazy. I feel like the laser used to do way more damage than it does now. But then again, this is base rebirth, so maybe I am just going crazy. Literally walked into that. Okay, I thought he had way less HP than that. I used to play this game for like hours and hours a day, but I have not played consistently, probably in at least like 2 years. I just need to get my favorite character Azazel unlocked and I'm all good. Even though it kind of feels like an easy mode. Shit. You know, I cannot think about, is there another game where you have to fight literal pieces of shit? I don't know, I can't think of any. If there is, I want to also play that game right now. Damn. Oh, fuck. Alright, that's embarrassing. I promise I'll do better this run. I'll try a little bit harder. Gotta make this a peak YouTube watching experience. I love how these guys just sound like little dumb cats. Like, I swear, I think my cats have made this exact noise before. Oh, not bad. Okay, cool. Got a new character. I'm gonna try to get most of the characters unlocked pretty quickly. Oh. Who is it, like Samson or something you gotta get by not getting hit? I'm not getting him for a sec now. Is it Samson? God, it's been too long. Oh wait, I should have used that bomb on that bomb rock back there. Love selling my soul to the devil for some dead flies. It's amazing. Is that the teleporter? Yeah, I'm gonna stick with Tammy's Guppy said. I always love it when you get like this big entourage of flies following you. I always try to keep them alive for as long as possible. Take Gimpy. I don't 100% remember what all these items do. I'm pretty sure it's like you get items when you get damaged or something. Could be wrong. Alright, hell yeah. I love taking random pills and just seeing what they do to me. Damn. I feel like if I don't get the 2 rooms in a row without damage one in the basement, I just never get it. Yeah, I'll go check that secret room out. I swear if it ends up being useless though. Or if I miss the part in the wall, it should be right there, right? Yeah. Well, I guess that was worth it. I don't know if anyone else does this, but I just like to shoot in every single direction while I'm just walking back through rooms. Just bored. I normally just hide behind him to fight him, but I decided I'll do it the real way, where I actually have to dodge a couple things. Also keeps him from spawning extra flies. Going with that, and there's a Zazel. So pretty much I beat the game now. Oh, got really good damage as well. Yeah, this will probably be a good run. Damn. Those rooms always take so long when you can't fly. Yeah, no. Tammy said it's just better. What Guppy said, my god, I can't remember the names of things. What? I thought that would change the soul hearts. Like, alright, well, shit. I go back in? Damn. I feel slightly robbed there. I feel like it does that in Afterbirth and everything. I just haven't played base Rebirth in a while. I feel like once you get like a pretty good build, you can just fly through the early stages of this game. Yeah, I think I can pretty confidently say I'm going to win this with ease. I always used to feel so overwhelmed in this fight, but it's really not that bad. Alright, let's see if I can unlock all the characters. Or most of them. I'm not getting like the Lost or anything. Not 100% sure what that one does. Damn it. I'll have to wait till the next run to not get hit. was useless. I feel like with the amount of hours I put in this game, I should probably know what more of the items do. But, I don't. There's just like a few of them. Nice. I love when pills are good. I feel like I just jinxed it. What's this guy? Oh, okay, good. I don't know if gaining hearts counts as not picking up hearts for Eve. But I'm gonna try not picking up any hearts. I just said I wasn't going to, so I'm not going to. Alright, fun. Oh, shit. Oh. Messed that one up. I don't know, I always just feel like Azazel is like easy mode. I just get to fly around and shoot things with the lasers. I feel like him not even starting with hearts isn't really that much of a disadvantage either. I mean, it's not that hard to get hearts. Yo, Kofku, what's up, man? You missed some absolutely peak gameplay. And since you weren't here earlier, I can say that I definitely won on the first try. Didn't take a couple tries. Don't try to scroll back. Yeah, I just figured I'd stream some Isaac, something nice and simple for the first time. A game that I'm supposed to be pretty good at. It's probably the game I have the most hours in. You know nothing about the Binding of Isaac? Well, I guess you're gonna learn with me today. No, this is just the base version of the game. I don't have any of the DLC. I got all that on my Switch, and I don't want to buy it again. And I don't have a way to stream off the Switch, so you just get the base, nothing account. probably like try to unlock most of the characters and play through with them. Maybe try to at least beat one of the bosses with them. But I suck with some of them, so if I go for that, I might be here all night. Yeah, the multiplayer in this game's it's fun, and it always would piss me off when I would play with someone and they just kept taking my hearts because, you know, they would die every 5 seconds. It's good fun though. I mean, it's an interesting way to do multiplayer as well, that you have to steal hearts from them. And after you play it for a while, you start to like get a feel for like each of the random rooms that you can get. And like floor layouts and all that. I wish I had all my hours like on one place, so I just knew how many hours I've played this game for. But if I had to guess, it's probably like 600, 700, something like that. And yes, this is definitely gameplay of someone who's played for that many hours. I've been playing this game since I was like 7, probably. Just on and off. Probably one of the more consistent games I've played. And then I just haven't played it at all recently. I was doing greed runs on my main account, and you have to beat that boss like just an insane amount of times to unlock the character for it. And I'd have to check. I think I got like, you need to get 999 coins in the machine, but after you put so many coins in, it jams pretty easily when you get back there. So I normally can only put like 2 or 3 coins in and gotta beat the whole boss again. Probably takes about like 20 minutes or so a run. So I think I probably have like 600 or 700 coins in there, so I've gotten close. But I just got burned out. You know, growing up with like religious parents and like in a religious household, I always felt like, how do I put this? I always felt kind of weird playing this game. Like, oh my god, the devil. Oh my god, I'm playing as Judas. He was a bad guy. Why don't I play as Jesus Christ? But I think that feeling pretty quickly went away. You have no idea what that means. Yeah. Well, you should buy the game and play it, and then you can really find out what it means. Maybe you can actually get that character quicker than me. I don't even know how much it is to get, I think it's like $30 to get all the DLC or something. And I don't think it's supposed to, if I remember correctly, I think the last DLC they did is supposed to be the final one. Like, there's no more additions, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I haven't kept up with this game in a while. Been too busy with a creative project. Wink, wink. Oh, okay, there we go. Got another character. got another biblical villain to play as. I don't know, I wonder if like if kids today played this game, if what they would think of it. Like, would they get traumatized? Would they like not be affected by it? I don't know. I just found it funny when I was younger that you have to fight literal pieces of shit and big fat like disgusting monsters and kill your mom, but like also fun. It's kind of funny, like you go from fighting your mom to fighting like the devil or like baby Jesus, kind of. I don't know. It's kind of interesting. I'm not gonna do boss rush. I'm not feeling boss rush right now. If you need a new game to get addicted to, you should play Peggle. Peggle is the greatest game ever made. I would stream Peggle, but I could not do that game justice. I could never stream good enough for that game. I was recently, I was watching my brother and his wife play Peggle. And it's funny how just universally everyone kind of like can just get behind that game. It's just so simple to its core, but like it's really fun to play. And when you beat a level and you get like all that fanfare and all that shit playing, it's perfect. So pretty much I'm just using this stream as an excuse to play Isaac again. And I'll be completely upfront about that. I just wish I knew how to stream it off my Switch. But I am not smart enough for that, and I'm bad with computers, so this is what we're getting. Yeah, I don't know what it was. Older PopCap games, man. Like, I used to play Peggle. I mean, there's other games too, like Chuzzle, Bejeweled 3. I mean, I even played Candy Crush a bunch with my mom. And, like, those other Match 3 games. There's something just, like, kind of appealing to them, even though, like, they're extremely simple and there's not much there. It's like kind of like the instant reward of, oh, I matched 3 things, now they explode and I got points or something like that. I don't know. I promise I was normal as a child. But yeah, like this is another thing I'm talking about. Like, you're fighting weird like monsters in your mom's womb and like this satanic creature in your mom's womb. Like, I felt like when my parents took me to church on Sunday, I needed to like confess about this. I needed to like wash away my sins or something. I feel like trying to explain this game and like the places you go and the enemies you fight to someone who has no idea what it is I would love to hear a conversation about it. Like, no, dude, I promise it's completely normal fighting satanic creatures in your mother's womb. It makes perfect sense. You just don't understand the lore. Cursed game. Just a little bit. I hate these fuckers. If you don't kill them quick enough and they just keep popping up and down and shooting those at you, they just get really annoying. Especially in big rooms where they just hide. Yeah, I don't know, I feel like, you know, when you're, especially when you're a little bit younger, like, oh my god, this game has poop in it. Oh my god, this game looks kind of gross. That's cool. Oh, look at all the blood. I feel like a badass. And then I just like go back to watching like PBS or Nickelodeon or some shit. Oh yeah, Newgrounds shit, yeah. There was some weird stuff back on the internet. I mean, there still is, to be fair. But yeah, growing up playing that kind of stuff, I feel like that's like what makes you into who you are. Like if you didn't play that stuff, I don't know if I could trust you. Alright, it's time to kill our mom. I hope my YouTube doesn't take the stream down for violent conduct. So just for YouTube, I promise we are not actually going to kill my mother. It is a video game. Damn, I was really trying not to get hit. Alright. So it's time to fight the devil. Being completely honest, I don't know if I'm gonna make it through this one. Unless I get like a really good item. Maybe this game is kind of like the reason why I like some more weirder things, because of like the imagery and the weird things you fight. Alright. I like to try to like get in close and force him to fire that front laser since it can't hit you from the side. And if you get close enough to the hitbox, he automatically fires that middle one. Just a pro gamer strat. Alright, I underestimated myself. That wasn't too bad. Oh no, what is he doing in there? Alright, you know, just for entertainment purposes, I'll just do random on hard mode. I gotta show off my skills. Though I will play a lot worse now that I'm not using Azazel. There's so many like items in the game as well. You can always have such different like strategies based on what you can get. And especially in the newer version, like, oh my god, there's so many items. I don't know what half of the new ones do. Who knows, if all the DLC ever goes on sale on Steam, I might have to pick it up just for streaming. Then I can show you all the crazy shit. Yeah, there's more bosses after the devil. You just have to, do a couple runs, and you have to beat a couple different bosses to unlock it and do a couple different things. You can also fight Mega Devil, also known as Ultra Satan. I think that's probably the hardest boss in this version of the game. Now when you have to do a bunch of specific things for that I don't have unlocked yet. But yeah, there's one more you could do after the devil, and there's a different route you can take and not fight the devil. And there's another one you can do after that as well. I don't 100% remember how you do it. I think it's just by beating it more and more. I haven't played a base save file in a while and I already have all that stuff like unlocked, so it's been a long time. Maybe I'll jump on one of my bigger save files and kind of go off that. I could look it up, but what's the fun in that? Need to get my item. I think, I said I haven't kept up with the game for a while, but when I was looking for DLC earlier, I think they did something like an online version of this game or something like that. Yes, this game is my childhood pretty much. Every time I play it, it's very nostalgic. I really suck at the original game though. Like, I don't think I ever fully beat or had like even one good run off that one. It doesn't run too well. I've never got it to run too well. I'm not sure if that's just because how it is or with computers I've had in the past, but I can never get a good feel for the game because of it. Yeah, that's Leo. I can show you some cool shit here. I can break rocks now. I always kind of never liked this item because, yes, you can do stuff like that, but you can also do stuff like this. And I do that a lot. I don't need that. And also just makes you so much bigger. And being a bigger hitbox is never good. Ow. Wow, what a shitty game, am I right? Oh shit. Alright, I made a bad joke, I'm sorry. And also, like, when I'm turned this way, I can't tell when I'm ready to shoot. I just have to, like, guess based on how long it's been. But I guess that's just my fault for having Monstros along. Oh, fuck. Not a huge fan of this item. Probably shouldn't have picked it up, but I figured I'd do it for entertainment purposes. I also just was not thinking. I got a skeleton key now. Probably should just open every single door I can. I always forget that I get them and then never use it. Or like I'll get it right at the end of a level and there's no point in having it anymore. Yeah, I mean, it'd be kind of cool if you could, like, stomp on enemies with it, but with, like, your hitbox, I guess that really wouldn't be possible, because you just take damage instead. I just hope I can get some sort of other item that changes your appearance and, like, override it. I think if I remember correctly, there's an item, not an item, but like there's a thing that shows up in one of the other versions of the game where you can change your appearance, like take off some items effects later on, like a mirror or something. Yeah, it's not worth it. Okay, I didn't learn my lesson, so we're gonna, okay, yeah. Yep. There's a really good item you can get out of those. Ah, fun. I'm not getting good luck today. Nothing really useful there. I just kind of like the sense of accomplishment you get in early runs when you just unlock something all the time. Like, I kill a boss, there's a new item. I beat the first boss in the game, there's an item. Unlock a character there. It's kind of a nice feeling. I don't know why I randomly used a bomb there. Sucre. I think there's some, like, less shit. Like, less available items. I don't know if there's, like, super secret items. There's some that, like, you have to do specific things to unlock them. Like beating a challenge or doing specific things. I remember back when the game first came out, one of the characters, the only way to unlock it is you have to do an extremely specific set of runs back to back to back. And if you mess it up, you have to start all the way at the beginning again. And it's like, I never got it that way. They made a new thing later on, or maybe it was always available and I just didn't know about it, where you just have to die in a room holding an item. But you have to, like, it's an extremely specific sequence of events. Like, I think you have to die to a specific character with a specific character at this point, and then you have to do another run and you have to die to another specific thing at a specific point. And then you gotta, like, beat the game with this character and then beat the game doing this with another. I think you have to do, like, 4 or 5 runs. I could be wrong. It's been a long time, but I think it's, you know, pretty excessive. And I was never able to get, I would always get like 2 or 3 in and then I couldn't get any further. And after you do all that, if you get through it all, you unlock a character that can't pick up hearts and dies in one hit no matter what. And I suck with that character. I've never beaten the game with him. I think I've gotten, like, almost all the way through, but then stupidly got hit at the end. Yeah, I know, right? I don't know, some people swear that he's a really good character, but I just suck with him. And then again, I don't think people would like that I mainly just use the character that shoots laser beams and flies right from the start, so... I guess maybe I don't have too much of a say. And if you like that character, that is perfectly fine. I don't have anything against him, I just suck with him. Kind of funny, you can just isolate this guy to like a single rock where he just can't do anything. I almost feel kind of bad killing him. You know, I'm getting a little bit further than I thought I would after picking up this charge shot. Maybe it's not as bad as I remember it being. Main thing I always want to get in every run is I just want to be able to fly. Because since I normally play as a character that flies, sometimes my brain will just go on autopilot and try to like walk over ledges or like over rocks and then just stupidly die or take a bunch of damage because I can't. This item is pretty good. I always wish when I get it I could get some explosive resistance so I don't kill myself with it. So I'm always trying to like hit an enemy with it immediately like that. Alright, cool. Now I got big friends. I don't know if it updates the damage on them or not, or if they're just purely bigger. Never really paid too much attention to it. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Yep, that's what normally happens. I don't know, I might try to do like a challenge run after this as well. There are some that are kind of fun and challenging, some that are like kind of easy. Let's see what's down in here. Damn, I'm rich now. Did I just walk over these spikes? What? Do I have an item that does that? Can I walk over these? Oh wait, maybe you can walk over spikes with this item. I did not know that. Or I have something else that's causing that, I don't know. See, even I'm learning. The challenge runs, you have like a separate tab like before you start up like a new run or something where you can go in and there's a bunch. I think there's 20 original challenge runs, and you have some of them you have to unlock as well by unlocking certain characters or items in the game, and you just have to beat the game or get to a specific point in the game with either like a hindrance or with like something else going your way, and when you beat one you get a new item added to the game. I'll probably do one after this. I just don't know which ones I have unlocked. There's some that are kind of cool because it just changes up the way you gotta play the game. I remember there was one in like the original Binding of Isaac, and that's the one that I would always play, where you just get to like remote control bombs in and like kill everything super easily, and also you don't have to get too far in the game either. So it was the only way I ever quote unquote beat the game, was doing that. Should have seen that coming. Maybe that'll be the real challenge run one day. I'll try to play the original Binding of Isaac again and see if I can beat it for the first time. If you want to see some real peak gameplay from me, that's where that's going to be at. I'm in the depths too, so I'm not too far off from the end. That's a good item. I just need some more HP. Ah, shit, I forgot that's blocked off. Alright, well, I guess we're going into it like this. And don't I look like just such a nice man? Like, you'd love to see me just randomly get out of my car and walk towards you like this. Also, I think if you have like an explosive resistance item, I think when she stomps down, you're immune to it. If I remember correctly. Because it like counts as an explosion. I'm probably not going to do boss rush with the loadout that I got. I'll try to do it at one point. Yeah, that thing's gonna kill me, I swear. I feel like I should see it coming every time, and I don't. Alright, thank God. Also, I like a little attention to detail. If you have half a heart going into a room, you pee yourself a little bit. I mean, I feel like if I was about to die and I like walked into a room, I probably would pee myself a little bit too. Like, I don't get why people want so much realism in their games. I think this game is realistic enough. I mean, don't you guys normally fight off your mom trying to grab and disassemble you while you're inside of her womb? I mean, sounds like a normal day to me. Damn it. I'm gonna try really hard to stay alive. I don't think I'm making it through this room, though. Yeah. I knew it was gonna kill me. Yeah, so, let's see what challenges I got. We'll do highbrow. So I just start with not that much damage or range, but I shoot quickly. And I also have this really funny item that I can't use in this room. I promise this is not a ripoff of Bomberman. I think in this challenge you just have to be like the base version of Mom. You don't have to go into the womb and fight her heart, I think. But yeah, I have this really funny item that turns everything into poop. And don't ask what's all over his face. I don't remember if in this challenge run or all challenge runs if you get an item room or not every floor. I guess you don't. Okay. I think some of them you do and some of them you don't. Should probably grab that. Oh yeah, and I got special poop bombs. They like kind of poison the enemy for a little bit and disorient them. Yeah, I just gotta do the depths, so maybe I can actually do it. It's not too bad of a challenge. Give a bomb, get a bomb. Yeah, and if you ever see any discolored rocks like that one I just shot with an X on it, that's a fake rock. And you blow it up and there'll be some sort of item inside. In some of the later levels, it gets a little bit more difficult to see them. I had to really focus for that boss fight. One reason this challenge isn't too bad, I just hate how little damage you do. You only got 2 attack from the start. And without the item rooms, it can be kind of difficult to build up attack. God, I'm getting a lot of bombs, though. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting about this item. You know, it works pretty good because you start with that special little item in the bottom left corner that you have a higher chance of getting items when you destroy poop. So if you have a room with a bunch of enemies in it and you turn them all into it and then destroy it, you can get a couple good items. There's one thing that I really like to do in those greed runs I was talking about earlier, where if you get this special card, it's a black card called Cards Against Humanity, what it does is it fills every single inch of the room in poop. And if you have this item as well, you can actually make a bunch of money off of it, which you need for those runs because that's how you buy items. But it's kind of difficult to get because you need to get both of those things at the same time. I think the reason I hate those skeleton enemies so much is because they can like slightly curve their shots. So like with these guys, all I gotta do is walk out of the path of the bullet, but with those, I gotta kind of like keep an eye on it. And they can sometimes throw their shots out like kind of quick. There is a lot to learn about the game, with all the different items and the way the characters work and all that. I didn't pay attention in school, but I did pay attention while playing this game. Still don't know the most about the game, though. I just don't want to deal with those two. I don't like any of the spider enemies in this game. Now that's probably just because I don't like spiders in real life. So if I can ever skip a bunch of them, I'm always happy with that. Damn. I'm gonna have to make that range work now. I can barely even hit him. I wonder if I can get my range so low that I soft lock myself in a room like this. Especially if it's a room where you can't blow up the door. Alright, my pill luck is abysmal. Yeah, I think that would be kind of fun to play in class. I would just, since I was homeschooled, I would just pull up my computer and pretend I was doing school, or like have it open on a separate tab, and then like either switch to this or like switch to like a Pokemon ROM hack or something. I was a really good student. I might not know like all the capitals of the US or like maybe some other things, but I know like room layouts in this game and like how the enemies move. I think my parents are proud of me. Oh wait, I just missed the opportunity to turn all those pieces of shit into shit. Damn it. That would have been a funny moment. I feel like that was kind of the way to do things. It's just you go on some weirder sites. Some that have some questionable ads and things on them, and that's where you would find a lot of like weirder made things. And I think that's like the best way to do it sometimes. Because sometimes you can find like some cool passion projects, sometimes it's just some weird thing that I don't think anyone can really explain too well. I mean, don't really know, but I don't know, maybe I just don't know the sites. But I feel like it's a little bit more difficult now with the way the internet is. Like, you have to kind of know a little bit more and like look for it a little bit more than you used to. But also, again, I do have to preface, I am terrible with computers, so it could just be I don't know what I'm talking about. You know, this guy's not too bad to fight, but sometimes he jumps like really fast at you. And it can be hard to react. Like, he has a slow jump like that and a quick jump like the one he did before. And you know he's going to do the quick jump because right before that jump, he kind of like moves forward towards you. And on the long jump, he just jumps straight up. I think I could teach a college class about this game. God, I really wish I did slightly more damage. Let's see if I can position that right. Oh, perfect. Yeah, like, going back to that point a little bit, I think, I don't even remember what the site names were anymore. I kind of didn't have like a fear of like viruses or stuff like that back then because I didn't really know what those did or what you could happen on the internet. So I would just be like, oh, I want to watch Pokemon right now, but we don't have any streaming services, and my dad deleted my DVRs of the Pokemon anime, so I'm gonna look up online how to watch Pokemon for free. And then I got taken to some weirder websites that weren't sometimes all in English, and would like ask for my location details and all that. You know, it's maybe it's probably a really good thing nothing really bad ever happened off of that. Or like would have some let's say some questionable ads for a child under the age of 18. I think that was back at the good old days of the internet. I remember one time when I was younger, as a kind of like a little bit of a joke, me and my brother took my dad's like old PC, and we were like, we're gonna download Bonzi Buddy on it and just see what happens. And I was kind of like terrified because of that one Vsauce video about Bonzi Buddy. Well, not about Bonzi Buddy, but about destroying the that computer. And Bonzi Buddy was on it, so I'm like, oh my god, we're gonna break the computer. Dad's gonna be so pissed. But it just installed it and like immediately uninstalled it after the monkey jumped on screen. It was real though. It was a real thing that you could download. I think we need someone to like make another version of Bonzi Buddy now. Like the same monkey, same voice, same everything, but just a newer, updated one. Like, if with all the AI shit around now, with all that bullshit, like they should use it for something good. Like bring Bonzi Buddy back. I might hate AI a little bit less if they did that. I don't know why I went back through that room a bunch of times. But yeah, I think everyone when they were younger had like some things they did online with like their first computer or like a family computer or something that probably wasn't the safest or they shouldn't have been doing. Some people got punished for it a little bit more. Some people didn't. I don't actually know, to be perfectly honest, if it actually was malicious. I don't know if it like installed viruses as well with it. I don't know if it had a bunch of malware on it. I don't know if it like took like details off it. I don't know. But just because of the video, I always thought like, oh, it's this evil thing. Like it's gonna delete System 32 and give me AIDS or something. But I don't know. And I think that's probably the best, just to leave it unknown. Like, we'll never know what the original Bonzi Buddy did. Unless it's still around, I don't know. Maybe you can go through some back random website and find it still. Do a Bonzi Buddy stream next. Because I think I've seen recently that what like AI assistants and shit is like kind of becoming a thing. Where like, oh, I'll have this like AI character or whatever on my screen and it will tell me a bunch of random shit. And it's so stupid. Yeah, those things as well. Oh yeah, I beat the challenge. I wasn't even paying too much attention. Yeah, I feel like there used to be a lot of like kind of interesting and weird things on the internet, and now it's, they're still there, obviously. It's just not like in the same way. I think that's just me being nostalgic, though. I'll just go back to doing normal runs again. Like Kain, I think Kain's whole thing is he has 1 less HP, but he has like a higher luck stat, which I never noticed too much, but I don't know. I think he has he just has his 1 starter item. And I'm going to say this a lot because I don't remember the base Rebirth game, but I know in the later game you can do a specific thing with a character, like beat a boss or do something, and it'll unlock a starter item for the character. So like Isaac gets the D6, and different characters can get different items to start with. But I don't know all of the items, and I don't know how to get all of them. I think I have it on my main account. I think I have one of them. I feel like I have to keep playing until I can fight Ultra Satan. I feel like that's like what I would have to do, but I think that would not take hours. Might have to leave that for another time. Also, if you're wondering about hard mode, I think the only thing is you like more enemies spawn in that can do more damage to you, like those colored versions of the enemies. Like there's a colored version, I think the black version explodes, the blue version bursts into tears. The red versions, I think you have to kill them. When you kill them, they turn into that like pile on the ground and you have to kill them again or they regenerate. I think the green ones, there is a green one, right? I think they just do like more damage. Could be wrong. But just more of those spawn in. I don't think you take more damage. Oh. This one's kind of interesting. This lets you use a little bit more kind of like strategy with your bombs. So now I can set my bomb down and it won't explode until I tell it to. So I can set it down and then blow it up. I can use it as like a bait. Also, I am almost dead, and I just realized that. It's a good thing I dropped my controller after that boss fight and not before. I have to play really careful so I can find some hearts. Hopefully there'll be some here. Nope, just a coin. Boy, I hope I don't die to something super embarrassing. Gosh. Alright, this one's gonna be fun. Alright, we'll just pretend that run never happened. You know, that's fitting. He's supposed to have high luck, right? Now, I know that was 100% my fault, but still. I feel like I have to beat the game with Cain now, after that. Like, I owe it to him. He's probably one of the characters I've played as the least. Because I'm just not a huge fan of just starting with less HP and only a little bit higher luck. And the only one I've probably played less than him is Maggie, and that's just because she's so slow. And it's just 1 extra HP, so it's not like the best. This item's kind of cool. You just have your head and body separate, and your body just homes in on everything. It's actually really good. Some more HP. One of my... Outside of Azazel, I really like using Judas. He feels like kind of like a challenge run because he starts with 1 HP. But he has the highest base attack out of all the characters alongside Azazel. And he also starts with an item that you can use every 4 rooms that ups his attack a bunch for 1 room. So you can do a lot of damage right from the start with him. But the trade-off is you have 1 HP. And I like some of the new characters too. There's some interesting ones. There's one where you have to like, you control 2 characters at once. I can't speak properly. You control 2 at once, and I think it's like you have to hold like the right trigger to like separate them, and you can like move one around while the other one stays stationary. I absolutely suck with them, but it's a cool concept. I spawned my body in a rock. I did not know that was even possible. But yeah, there's one, though, they're probably the most interesting of all the new ones. There's like a skeleton guy where you throw, instead of tears, you have a bone that you can like use as like a sword or throw it. He's kind of cool as well. Also, if you're wondering, you're not going crazy, yes, my character is changing size every once in a while. That's the item I got. Sometimes I'll be small, sometimes I'll be big, and sometimes I'll just be normal. Yeah, I don't remember exactly what the Minecraft pickaxe does. I think it's like you can just break all the rocks around you, which is not as good as the item I have now. Oh. I don't even know what that item, how I got that. I don't know if it was for the bomb, using enough bombs. I don't know if it was for blowing up the fake rock. I got an item. And that one's just like a big super bomb. It might be like a counter for how many bombs you've used in total. Or like explosions that have happened. God, this item is so good. I used to never pick it up because I thought it was terrible. Got pretty good stats now. I have great range. Let's see. Yeah, that's some insane range. The entire width of the area. I gotta try it in one of the big rooms and see how far they go. That is some insane range. I'm getting too distracted by that. Taking too much damage. I gotta lock in for a second. I hate these spiders. Gotta lock in for a second and just actually play good. I don't even know where I am. I'm in the catacombs. Yeah, and there's also like more difficult versions of the bosses as well that you can get. Now I know that seems super difficult, but some of them do different things. Like sometimes they're more likely to use some attacks, or they won't really use one attack and they'll use another one. I just said the exact same thing 2 different ways. I think sometimes they have even different attacks they do, like that they wouldn't normally do. I could be wrong on that. Like sometimes they're a little bit faster. So it's just interesting. It's more things to like learn and watch out for when you're playing. That's why hard mode's a little bit more interesting. That was a waste. God. My brain can't handle all that at once. God, my aim is not too good. God, I got pretty high speed too. One of the best things to have is like if you have high speed and you're a really small character, it can be really hard to hit you. Nope, not picking up that. Not again. I don't know how many times I've accidentally killed myself with that item. It's good if you don't be an idiot with it. Or if you have, like, Pyromaniac or something. I don't have that. And I am an idiot with it, so I don't pick it up. Also, this is a pro strat right here. You just hide where it can't hit you and let your body do all the work. I probably should be playing a little bit more careful, considering I'm barely finding any hearts anywhere. Well, I mean, I did just say it. Alright, Judas time. I promise I'm not terrible at this game. These take so long to take out. I mean, it can be a little bit unforgiving. I'm just playing a little recklessly. Ooh, I thought I was gonna take a lot of damage there. The main good thing about it is no run takes like a super, super long amount of time. Like, I think even with the later versions, with like all the different rooms and bosses you can go to, I don't think I've had runs take longer than like 30 minutes at most. Maybe 40 if I go like really, really deep. Like go to fight, God, I can't remember his name. Is it Apollyon or... God, I can't remember the... Whatever, like, the newer, like, really difficult bosses. And, like, there's another new version of... I think it's, like, Mother or something that I never actually got to beat that one. Because you have to do a bunch of specific things to get to her. I've only got to her a few times and haven't really learned the pattern yet. At least Monstro is always easy. If I die to Monstro, I might as well just delete this game off my Steam account. think I've probably got, like, depending on this run, probably like one more in me. Well, we'll see. If this one ends really quickly, probably do another one after that. I want to try to unlock some of the later bosses. I still need a couple characters as well. Oh. Yeah, I think there's probably just like a counter in the background going of like how many certain things you've destroyed or like used or whatever for some of those item unlocks. Or it's just like a percent chance, like a 0.1% chance or something like that every time you break something or do a specific action. I don't know. I don't know why I skipped that. Oh, I didn't have a key, that's why. Don't have a bomb either, okay. Guess we're not going through that room. Unless I can get like some sort of key or bomb item from this. I got milk. I'll leave that. You know, I think there's also like some funny things, like humor in this game. Like if you have this item, if you have the item the Bible, it'll immediately kill both the mom fight and mom's heart. But I think I don't know if it's if you use it at any point or during the fight with Satan, you just immediately die. I remember I tried that out once thinking, like, what's going to happen? Would it instantly kill him or something? And you just die immediately. Unless I'm misremembering that, and that's a different room in the game, but I'm pretty sure it's that one. I wonder what happens if you use, like, the Book of Sin in, like, the heaven area. Maybe that'll kill you as well. It would make you take damage. That'd be funny. I don't think I've ever done that. I also think at this point, like, I don't know, for someone who, like, it just sees this game for the first time, but, like, the enemies don't look weird whatsoever to me anymore. I think I've just, since I've played this game so much and seen them so many thousands of times, like, my brain doesn't even process it as, like, something weird or something a little odd. It's just like, oh yeah, that's that enemy. It does that. It can do that much damage. It spawns this or spawns during this point in the game. Like, I just don't, they don't, like, creep me out or anything. I got cool tears now. Okay, I got too cocky there. This game's pretty good at putting you in your place when you get a little too overconfident like that. fight. Not doing too bad. You see, this is the easy way to fight this boss, since he can't turn around. And the only thing that can hit you are some flies he spawns that you can kill in like one shot. And sometimes those things in front of him can shoot backwards at you, but he respawns them so often normally that they don't stay around very long. Just really easy boss fight. Ooh. I'll go with that. I wanted both, but you see, this is one of my favorite items in the game because it just does this. I'm gonna die. It'll be worth it though. This item's fun to play with. It's especially fun if you get like psychic tears, because it'll like bend around and wrap around the room a little bit, going after enemies. And it just has max range, like it just goes all the way to the end. It's like I don't even know if I'm hitting the enemy, but I kill them. It's good for when you have low HP and you just want to kind of sit back and not die, which I have right now. I'm gonna have to play absolutely perfectly for a little bit here. Alright, please have HP in here. Fun. It's always stressful when you're just on 1 HP for a long period of time. And especially when that can happen. Alright, I'll do one more. And I'll do it with Azazel, so I can actually beat the game really quick. This is embarrassing. But yeah, I think that's the third time, like in a row, I died to explosives, so. Yay. The cool item, yeah, I know, I only got to use it for a second. I sacrificed too much HP for it. I could have went with the other one, which was a massive damage boost. But I wanted the cool laser. I mean, can you blame me? It's a cool laser. I'll just have my regular, not as cool laser here. I always feel like I just fly through the early game with Azazel. Oh hell yeah, I got cancer. My favorite thing to get. Cancer, it makes your tears a little bit faster, or like my laser charge up faster. Probably to clarify that. Was not talking about the actual disease that lots of people suffer with. That is not a good thing, and I am not for that. Anyway, that got a little deep for a second. Here's my character farting. There's a couple cool like little side items like that you can get in the game. One of the interesting ones is called the Tick. Once you get it, you're stuck with it. It doesn't come off no matter what. But it's a good item because every single boss, I think, starts with 15% less HP. I think it's 10 or 15%, something like that. But this one's a pretty good one too, because having higher tiers is always good. Especially with double... Explosions are not... I'm not doing well with them today. But especially with a laser like this and double vision, so I get double... I probably just need to shut up for a second, don't I? You get 2 different lasers coming out, shoot them a little bit quicker, and it's twice the amount of damage, so... Now, I should probably be playing a little bit better than this, but... You gotta have a little bit of suspense, right? Alright, that's a good one. Oh, shit. I kinda need keys. Oh, I got an angel room for once. Okay, thank you. Since I'm probably not going to get... I got double cancer. Well, shit. Since I'm probably not going to get to it because of how long it is, the way you have to... How you get to Mega Satan is you have to kill 2 angels in those rooms that I was just in for a second there. You blow up the thing on its back and then you have to fight it. Kill 2 of them and you get a key. And then once you get to the room that's past where I fought the devil or the other one, once you get to that one past it, there's a big door. And if you have the key, it unlocks that door and you fight that boss. But I've not been finding many angel rooms. They're the better ones because you get an item for free. Don't have to give up HP. That's a good item. Alright. Yeah, I'd want to switch that back. Good. I'll stick with what I got. Yeah, I just need to build up some more HP and I'll be fine. Maybe get like one more damage item. Well, with this up to speed now as well, I'm gonna... should be fine. I'm surprised I haven't got like any extra large 4s or anything yet. Well, I haven't actually got that many curses at all. I got Curse of Darkness like one time. Okay, I don't know what I could have done about that. It's explosions, man. I don't know. Maybe I need to stay away from airports right now. Let's see if I can fight one. No. Can't even fight one yet. I think you have to unlock that further area first. Yeah, I think this will probably be the last one I do. I'm starting to get a little tired. It might be a cool item. That's a reroll. I don't want to do that. Alright, made it through at least. I never do those rerolls because I have like the worst luck. And it always ends up messing me up. I've had some really good runs ruined before because I re-rolled and all my stats went to shit. That was a lot of hands. Alright, Monstro 2. Oh, we got the small red version of him. I think this is one that he likes to jump around a lot more, I think. And he spawns less of those flies. And he's a little bit faster, too. But nothing too bad. Alright, we're getting close. Alright, I'll take one. I don't want to go through that room again. I'm gonna take damage and I know it, so I just want to try to avoid it. bombs. Oh wait, actually these bombs are really cool. Let me show you. Actually, I think I'll save it for the boss, maybe. Or maybe just a specific room, but these bombs are really cool. Oh, I was not paying enough attention there. I was thinking about my bombs. So that's what happens if one of the hands catches you. Purely got caught for educational purposes. I'll use it here. This is what the, oh shit. Didn't want him to eat it. This is what the bomb does. Shoots out a bunch of tears. I think in the later, I think if you either have brimstone or in a later version, since I shoot lasers, it shoots lasers out instead of tears. Alright. Kind of probably should have more HP than I do, but it's fine. Going into the final two areas. And I got amnesia. You know, when if you ever get amnesia in one of the super big areas, I get so lost in those. Because there can just be so many rooms that lead to so many other rooms. I feel like I have to draw myself a map and kind of like keep track of where I've gone. Hope I don't get completely lost here. God, I hate these guys, they move so fast. Wish I had a little bit more attack. I got a double boss too. Crap. Oh, it's the explosions, man. Oh, wait, these don't go away. Okay, fine. Well, I got my damage up item that I was asking for. So if I can just get some more HP, I'll be perfectly fine. Alright, there's some HP. mean, I got what I asked for, so I won't complain. And it didn't spawn me right in the boss's room, which would have sucked right now. Oh, perfect. So Rainbow Poop heals you completely, and it's kind of rare, so that's a nice find right there. I'm trying to save as much HP as I can. More bombs. These things always make me think of Shuckle. Oh, there's the tick. I don't think I need it. I think I'm fine with the tiers being higher. So you think after playing this game and all the like dodging and weaving you have to do and all that, you think I'd be slightly better at bullet hells. But I absolutely suck at bullet hells. Like, it overwhelms my brain so much. I like them, but I get annoyed playing them because I'm so bad at them. They have some good music though on some of them. I really like playing Refrain every once in a while. So many random things going. Yeah, I think just after a while you get used to it, and it just becomes second nature, just keeping up with everything. Alright, that was pretty easy. Okay, okay. So we're going to heaven for a little bit. Perfect. Get to show this off a little bit. Also, I actually had not unlocked the wrapped baby before. I don't know how in the hell I have not unlocked that before, because I got the achievement for it. I don't know what I did differently, but I did something differently. I mean, I've still put a decent amount of hours on this account, so, I mean... That's the thing with this game. Sometimes random things just happen. I kind of like the vibe and aesthetic of this area. God, I got even more speed. Oh wait, I can just use this, because I'm not getting to the area next. So yeah, the fight is against Isaac himself. He has a lot of HP, and he shoots a lot of things at you. And it's a lot to keep up with. And he teleports, and he has tiers that split into more tiers. This is the one I struggle with more out of this and the Satan fight. Even though Satan has multiple phases and has a boss beforehand as well. This is the one I always struggle with more. He moves awkwardly. These attacks, I never get a good feel for them. And it's those tiers that break into other tiers. I avoided most of them, but I always just forget. And then I get hit in the back. I don't know, that attack's actually not that bad. It's, like, when you first get to it, it's, like, scary and, like, oh my god, it hits everything, but, like, all you gotta do is not that. I need to actually think before I speak. Oh hey Loot, what's up? Yeah, bullet hells. You gotta play a lot of them, and you gotta get really used to it. You know, I talked about it enough times. I think I have to try to fight Ultra Satan. So I'll do yeah, they're fun boss fights. Isaac and Blue Baby. I think I just struggle with them more than Satan and the Lamb. I don't know why. It's just I feel like I don't go down those routes as much, so I don't fight them as much. But yeah, I don't know. Sometimes as well, like sometimes he will just shoot that that big attack at you with the pillars of light and you gotta run away and that's it. But then sometimes he doesn't do it that much. And he'll actually like kind of play aggressively and fly at you and shoot at you a bunch. And he moves really, really awkwardly. And it makes it annoying to deal with. But yeah, I don't know, I'm gonna... Dude, yeah, I don't know. I've played... I mean, you know, I've played Refrain a decent amount and tried to get good at it, but I just can't. I love the music. And I can normally get to, like, the final level. But I don't know if I ever beat it on, like, anything other than easy mode. My brain just cannot keep up. Maybe if I put, like, 1,000 hours in it. Like this, I would be able to keep up a little bit more. But I don't know, I feel like when I play this game, sometimes, like, I'll just get, like, floor patterns and room patterns, and it's just like, I've done this floor and I've done this room so many times, like, I could do it with my eyes closed now. And that's not a bad thing. Alright, which one do you guys think? Should I take the left or the right? I feel like I gotta take one. Cosmo Dreamer or Cyverior? Delta. I mean, I could look into them. I think I got a couple. I got Refrain. I got like Gun Wings. I got Exceed 1 through 3. I got a couple bullet hells. Left. Alright. I'll take a Demon Baby. You both say left? Okay, fine. Demon Baby it is. I mean, it's like I got two. I'm pretty much a Demon Baby, so I think it's fitting. Also, at the rate it's going, I might not get Ultra Satan. I want to do that boss fight now. I talked about it enough, and I want to do it. So I think I'll probably do a couple more runs. I know I said last one was the last, but I want to do that boss fight. Pretty much, I just want to get my ass kicked in that boss fight, and then that's where I'll leave it. Poor man's Touhou. I think I played like 1 or 2 Touhou games back in the day. I don't remember which ones though. I mean, there's so many, but I don't know. I was actually I was playing that one Touhou game that you recommended to me earlier, that Artificial Dream. Forget the full name of it. It's like that RPG one. I just started that and played through a little bit of it. It's been interesting so far. I like the like old RPG aesthetic of it, like old Dragon Quest, that kind of game. But I didn't get too far in it. I've had stuff going on. I just need to get some angel rooms right now, and I keep getting devil rooms. Or I need to get the master key, but that, I rarely ever get that item. Oh shit, I am error room. Now that's... Okay, you were asking about like weird random items earlier. This is like a random room that you can only ever go to through a teleportation item. And it's actually really rare to get to it, so there you go. I didn't bring it up earlier because I didn't think I'd be able to show it off. But there you go. Yeah, kind of like old Shin Megami Tensei too, yeah. Speaking of Shin Megami Tensei, I need to get into those games as well. There's too many games. Too many games, too many hours. Not enough hours in the day. Work sucks. So, yeah, I mean, I try to pick up too many things and then I don't really end up playing anything, which is just a really, really great gameplay loop. Like what I've been playing right now is I've been playing the new Pokemon game that everyone's liking to make jokes out of. Yeah, Refrain's music is good. I really like I think it's the track for the second or third level. I love that track. I listen to it. It might be on my playlist that I listen to regularly. I don't remember. I really like that track though. Work sucks, I'm gay. Yeah, that is my favorite Blink-182 lyric. I can't believe you just you decided to come out of the closet on my stream though. That's such an honor. I feel like I need to memorialize it by fighting Satan. Yeah, Legends. Yeah, the new one, Legends EA. Yeah, I mean, I'm enjoying it so far, to be perfectly honest. Like, it's not like the greatest game I've ever played or whatever, but I really, really liked Legends Arceus, and it's one of my favorites. So, like, I like it being a similar style to that. Now, I don't think it's been done as well as that, but it's still kind of interesting. And, like, there's some parkour stuff you can do, and stuff. I'm not too far in the game yet, though. Now, it doesn't, you know, it's not going to be old Pokemon games, but... And it's not going to be Arceus by no matter what it does. I know I'm not going to like it as much as that game, but, I mean, it's a fun little time. Kind of just turn your brain off, play some Pokemon. I like just walking around and being able to throw Pokeballs at them, kind of like Pokemon Go, but I don't have to get off my ass and walk around. It's nice. Or, like, have the game tell me I need to spend $30 to upgrade my bag because I have 700 Pokeballs and now I can't pick up anything else. I haven't seen all the megas yet. I've kept myself completely in the dark so I can just fully react to everything as it happens in the game. Because before Legends Arceus came out, I was keeping up with it and I thought it looked like shit. So I didn't play it for years. And then when I finally played it, it's like one of my favorite Pokemon games. So this one, I decided to do the opposite. I'm going to look at absolutely nothing about the game and play it and hope that with no expectations going into it, I can have a good little time with it. But now I think I gotta put a Starmie in my team. I'm trying to like run with a team of like Pokemon I don't use as much. Like I have an Ekans in my team, and you know what? Ekans is pretty chill. I want to get an Arbok so I can feel like Team Rocket. I might as well use that. And you know what? One good thing I can say about Pokemon Legends ZA is it's not $70. It's $60. I really hate this trend now where every fucking game that comes out has to be $70 now. And I mean, in a year or two, that's probably going to turn into 80 or 90. I mean, they already do that with like, oh, I can't buy that. I have no, I already have full HP. It's going to be like $80 or $90 for a game. They already do that with DLC. Buy a $70 game, and then within a year you need to buy this $30 DLC pack to have the rest of the game. Like, it's just so stupid. Yeah, it's the worst. Yeah, and yeah, it does have a $30 DLC. But I'm not gonna buy it. That's the thing. Yeah, dude. I need to get the Silk Song. It's just I never beat Hollow Knight, and I feel like I have to beat Hollow Knight. So it's gonna be a while. But I do really want to get to it. Because, I mean, it looks really fun. But yeah, I don't know. I think I need to be put in charge of, like, game development and pricing. And I will make every game the same price as a Taco Bell burrito. Because I think that would be fair. I mean, I feel like some games don't even deserve to be the same price as a Taco Bell burrito. I think those are just better than some games. Like, I bought Balan Wonderworld at a Walmart because it was on sale, because obviously no one was buying that game. I got that for like $5, and I never financially recovered from that. That is Uma Musume money. I need to place bets on real life races. I would love to actually. I got brain cancer from it. I need to like actually go see a race one day. Like, I need to go to Japan and watch one of these races. Like, pick out a favorite horse and wait for it to get put in the game or something. I'm still thinking about one day streaming a couple Uma Musume runs, and hopefully someone in the chat will know more about that game than I do and can teach me, because I'm not the best at that game. Yeah, I never even played Balan. I just bought it because I thought it'd be funny and it was cheap. Probably need to like sell it off like for like 50 cents or something. Also, really funny story also with that. I think we all kind of know how like shitty GameStop is with their like trade-in value for games. About how like you could buy a new game and then trade it in for like $20 because that's the most they'll give you. So I was looking through my games, and I had this game I got. It was on sale at Walmart for like $1 because I guess no one was buying it. It was called like Indivisible or something on the Switch. So I was like, screw it, how bad could this game be to be $1? I don't know because I never played it. And it just sat in my library for so long, and I decided one day, screw it, I want to buy, I think it was 100 Line when that game came out. I was like, I want to buy this game, so I'm going to sell some stuff to make some money for it and buy some Steam gift cards. So I was like, is there even a point in bringing this game? It's probably going to give me like 5 cents, but I also don't play it. So I'm going to take it to GameStop. And I'm thinking like, okay, I bought it for like $1 at an official store. I mean, Walmart isn't really a game store, but it's still, you know, an actual store. So I'm like, I'll probably get like 5 cents, or they're gonna refuse to take it or something and like throw it in my face. But it was actually the most amount of money they gave me for all the games. They gave me like $9 for it. I was shocked. I was with a friend and I had to like turn over towards him to, so the employee didn't see me like laughing my ass off. I don't even know what that game sells for at this point. I don't think it ever sold for very much, so I don't know why they gave me so much for it. But I mean, I'm starting to think I need to go to Walmart more often and buy some budget games and sell them to GameStop. Infinite money hack. So I might have never played that game, but it's a fantastic game and I love it very, very much because it helped me buy 100 Line. 10 out of 10. Maybe I should like leave a review for it online. But I think that's like kind of like a fun thing to do. Like when you go out, you just buy like something that's on sale for really cheap just to try it out. Because you never know. Like it could be good. Maybe it's just not for the person who sold it. Or maybe no one knows what it is and they have so much backstock that they just have to put it up for cheaper. Or maybe it's Balan Wonderworld. I mean, you never know. Yeah, I mean, it does feel like that. I think I sold like 10 or 15 games to them, and they only gave me like $30. And again, most of that came from that one game that I don't even know what that game really is about. It's, I don't, it's kind of really shitty. So I don't really go to GameStop too often anymore. Also, the one that's nearby me closed down as well. It's been around since I was a kid and it's now gone, which is, I don't really know how to feel about that. I went to that GameStop a lot for like pre-orders and new games. So it's kind of a weird feeling that just being gone now. But, maybe they brought it on themselves, I don't know. Yes, I do. I mean, no. If you skip back in the stream, I played as Cain a couple times. I played as Isaac like twice. I died as Judas really early on. Like, I did play some other characters. I just want to get Ultra Satan. And my best chance of doing that is with Azazel. I'm getting very defensive about this. Yeah, they really are just like Funko Pop stores at this point. Like, I don't mind Funko Pops. If you like them, that's fine and all. Like, it doesn't really matter. But, like, this is a game store. Why is the, like, game merch taking up more space than the actual games? And it would be really cool if they still held older console games. Like, hey, here's some Wii games. Here's some GameCube games. Here's games that people are nostalgic for and actually want to play. No, we just have 15 copies of Just Dance on PS5 and 18 Funko Pops. And like 5 shirts that say like, I'm gaming right now, don't bother me. That I'm convinced not a single human being wears. The Forgotten? Yeah, I like the Forgotten. If I was on my Switch right now, I would play as him. But I don't know how to connect my Switch to this and I don't have a capture card, so best I got is this. Did you ever play as Jacob and Esau? Those guys are interesting. Alright. I can at least fight the lamb, and unless I somehow happen to get the key, which is extremely unlikely at this point. I will get to that fight. I'll give it 1 or 2 more tries. I want to get that fight. God, this fight's gonna take a while. Yeah, they're kind of awkward to play as. Like, it's a really interesting concept of having 2 different characters and you can control them both. And, like, you can move one separately from the other. But I just cannot wrap my head around it ever. And also the other character, what is it, like Bethany is her name or something? I haven't gotten too accustomed to her because I think she only has like, what, like a maximum of 6 hearts or something. And like she has this like soul fire things or whatever. Interesting character though. Yeah, I really wish I had a higher damage, because I'm not doing very much to these things at all. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be beating the lamb. Let me just do that so I know the map. Just spamming lasers. God, that was a fun room. And I gotta go pretty far for the boss. I'm just getting my ass handed to me. Might not even make it to the boss. God. Beat Delirium on Steam right now. I would if I could. This is base Rebirth. I don't have Delirium. I like that fight. It's a good fight. It's really, really challenging. Gotta keep aware. It's a mix of a bunch of the different fights, but it's not in this version. So unless, I mean, you want to gift me, what is it, Afterbirth Plus or whatever, I will be more than happy to accept it. Oh, fuck. Alright, I'll give it 2 more attempts for Ultra Satan. trying to play super fast. Your mom. Why would you say that about my mom? She's a very nice lady. You know that. I'm gonna tell her you said that. You're not gonna be invited over for taquitos anymore. Alright. You're making chicken and potatoes. Can you make some for me too? Thanks for stopping by though, man. I'll talk to you later. I'll kill Satan just for you. I'm gonna tell her you said that's too late now. She's actually in the stream right now. You thought that was Kofku, but that's actually my mom. Oh, maybe I can get Krampus's head. That's a cool little item. Nope, got coal. I guess I wasn't a good kid this year. God, but it's not looking good. I still haven't got an angel room, and I need 2 of them. X-ray vision's kind of cool. Now I can see if there's any hidden rooms anywhere like that. Got a little army of spiders. I swear, I feel like I'm gonna try to do this for a couple runs, and then the first run I do offline by myself, I'm gonna get to the boss fight. I could look up a seed to get to it, but I feel like that feels like cheating. That wouldn't be me earning it enough. I got revenge for the last one on him. Okay, there we go. 1 angel room. I don't even know if I can kill this thing right now. Alright, there we go. My run's gonna have to get a hell of a lot better though, soon, for me to be able to beat this boss. I need HP. None of that was HP. once you like start to get used to this game and you get like a high speed character that can kill things fast, you can just run through this game so quick. I feel like I gotta play my absolute best to get this to happen. God, those spiders demolished him. Okay, there we go. Second angel room. So now I just need to beat whatever boss I get. Shit. Got the key constructed. I don't know which way I'd rather go. If I'm gonna get the choice, and I don't know if I want to go through the cathedral or for hell. Probably the cathedral. I think that's the better option. Because I can get free items there, guaranteed. But I'm also worse at the Isaac fight. Also, I'm gonna need probably more damage. I know I have max on that lit thing, but I'm gonna need a whole hell of a lot of damage for that fight and HP. Okay, we gotta run now. We really gotta run now. I absolutely love when I get an item like this. Just the first boss you get into. I mean, it's dead in a second. Like, it's barely even on screen. Oh, I gotta go. Okay, never mind. I don't get to go through. No, there's nothing there. Alright, well, we're not too far off from this boss. As long as I don't stupidly die and if I can keep gaining some hearts. Gotta keep an eye out for fake rocks. Oh, perfect. Everything is going pretty damn well at the moment. Yep, that's about right. They just die so quickly. If I could get quad shot as well, I mean, I don't think any boss would last through one laser. I've only been in this run for 9 minutes as well. Yep, that's about right. Yeah. God damn. Alright. I need to get through this area losing as little HP as possible. Well, I guess I should have expected that, but it's fine. It's only a little bit. Alright, this boss fight's going fantastic. Alright. Pretty simple. My HP back? Okay. You know what, just to hype myself up, I'm going to try to beat both bosses. I'm getting too overconfident, but I'm going to beat the Lamb and Ultra Satan. I think that's the perfect way to go out on this stream. I really hope I don't regret this. Well, I don't need to check all three of those. Oh, fucking hell. It's a lot of these guys. It's like it knows these are my least favorite enemies. Alright. Made it to the Lamb. Full HP, looking pretty good. Absolutely demolishing his HP. I feel like I've killed him before you really even got to see him. Alright. Beat him. Now it's time for the big one. No, I don't want to do an extra room. Don't want to take the chance. Alright. It's Mega Satan time. This boss fight is crazy. And I don't have a very good win rate over it. So one thing you want to do is you want to take his hands out, because they respawn and they can do specific attacks like that. And you need to damage his head to kill him. But if he doesn't have hands, you have less attacks to deal with. And after you do enough damage, he will summon mini-boss hordes that you have to take care of. I think you gotta fight all of the horsemen, and then you gotta fight some demon angels. And while that's happening, he recovers his stuff. And he has 2 phases as well. Lots of different attacks, lots of different strong attacks. Alright, we got him into the next phase. Okay, no, so I gotta do these guys and then the angels, so I think it's 3 times. All the super versions of the mini-bosses. These ones, my strategy is always take out, I try to take them out in, like, a similar-ish order. And, like, most dangerous to least dangerous. Trying to take his damn hands out again. There we go. Alright, here's the angels. Should take them out in 2 shots. And then this one will probably be 3 because it's a little bit stronger. Alright, 2 worked. Alright, there we go. I think he's about to do a laser, yep. Alright, there we go. Phase 2. Going really well so far. This one you can see how much damage you're doing because his skull cracks. And the more cracked he is, this is the bullet hell attack that I suck at. Pretty much you just gotta stay really offensive with him. Oh, okay, that was really easy. I just had a really good run. And this is the ending. I'll let it play out. And there we go. Yeah, I mean, that run was just fantastic. I got all the items and the HP I needed. Again, Polyphemus, the Super Range Mega Tiers, is, it's pretty much an instant win button with Azazel because his range doesn't get affected by it like the tier characters. Because with them, their tiers become massive but don't move very far. But with him, his laser stays the same. So you have the same range you always have, but the damage goes up like tenfold. So when you get that, it's like an instant win. But yep, that is the ending. That's the credits rolling. That's the hardest boss fight that's in this version of the game. So I feel like I did it. I feel like I did the ultimate stream experience there. And yeah, I think that's where I'm going to call it for the day. Thank you all for showing up and watching for however long you did watch for. And if you knew about the game and I said anything wrong, I'm very sorry. But yeah, I guess that's that.